I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so.
Okay, guys, so in today's
No, no,
Python
no, no.
tutorials,
It's never,
we will be
ever,
learning
ever, ever, ever,
variables.
ever
A
gonna happen.
variable is used to store values in the
I don't think
computer's
so.
memory.
No, no,
So
no,
variables
no.
is used to store
I don't think
is used to
so.
store values in the
No, no,
computer's
no,
memory
no.
temporarily.
It's never,
So,
ever,
for
ever,
example, we have
ever, ever,
price
ever gonna
is equal to
happen.
20. So this here
I
really
don't think
means
so.
this here you have a
No, no,
box,
no,
and in the
no.
box you have put 20 in it,
Maybe
and this
someday
price is the label for the box.
you'll
Is what, so
have
if you
it
want, is
your
what you have used to
way.
describe the box, as in the name
Maybe
of the box. So the name of the box is price, and what
someday
is inside the box is
it'll
20.
all work
So that's
out.
how it works. So in the computer's
Until
memory,
then, nope.
you allocate
A nope.
a space in the
A
computer's
nope.
memory and you
A
put a
nope.
20 there,
Definitely
and
nope.
you label it
A
that
nope.
place
Nope.
price.
A nope.
So in
Probably
Python, this is
never,
how the
ever,
syntax works.
ever,
You
ever,
start with your
ever, ever
price
gonna happen.
and the
Oh
value
no.
equal to sign. So if I want to print this price, then
I
come to
don't think
print,
so.
remember the Python
No, no, no,
syntax
no.
and
I
price.
don't think so. No, 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 no. It's
Then
never,
it comes the
ever,
run
ever,
here
ever,
and you click
ever,
on it.
ever gonna happen.
Oops! Oh!
I don't
You
think
see, it printed
so.
the name price
No,
instead
no,
of the
no,
20 we
no.
stored in the
I don't think
price. So to
so.
prevent this, whenever you are
No, no,
printing
no, no. It's
a
never,
variable you
ever,
store, you don't have
ever,
to bring the
ever,
quotation
ever,
marks.
ever
So you move the
gonna
quotation marks
happen.
and then you run it again
I don't think so.
and you see 20. So
No, no,
this
no,
code here
no.
means we allocated a
Maybe
space in the computer's memory.
someday
We named it price and we put 20 there.
you'll
And when we
have
wanted
it
to print what
your
is in the computer's
way.
memory price, you use this print
Maybe
here and you bring the
someday
parentheses
it'll all
and
work
what you want to
out.
print, that is the price.
Until
And then
then,
repeat it
nope,
here. So
a nope,
I've printed
a
the
nope,
20.
a
Hope you
nope,
guys understand what I'm
definitely
doing
nope,
here. So
a
this is
nope,
the integer.
nope,
This
a
20 is an
nope.
integer.
Probably
So the
never,
values
ever,
we have
ever,
several values, but
ever,
here
ever, ever gonna
we'll be doing some in the future. But
happen.
right now we'll be doing the
Oh
integer, the
no.
boolean values, the integer, the
I don't
boolean
think
values,
so.
and the
No,
rest.
no, no, no. I
So
don't think so.
let's
No, no,
update
no,
this
no.
price here.
It's never,
To
ever,
update it, I'll
ever,
set it
ever,
to
ever, ever gonna
20,
happen.
30. And I run it.
I don't think
You
so.
see, it's printed
No,
30
no, no,
because remember,
no.
Python runs the
I
code
don't think
line by line.
so.
If you remember
No, no,
everything I
no,
taught you,
no.
Python
It's
runs the code
never,
line by
ever,
line.
ever,
So
ever, ever, ever
from
gonna
price being this
happen.
one being the first one, price 20,
I don't
and the
think
second line
so.
is 30, and
No, no,
printing this one
no,
because it runs the code
no.
line by line, it will print this 30
Maybe
here.
someday
And let's come to
you'll have
another
it
variable.
your
Let's say
way.
you are going to print height. Someone's
Maybe
height is
someday
8.2. So with this
it'll
8.2 here,
all work out. Until then, nope,
if I
a
want to
nope,
print it, then
a
I'll
nope,
bring the print
a nope, definitely nope, a
and
nope,
height.
nope,
Oh, sorry
a
guys.
nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh
Height.
no.
Then I'll print it. See,
I
you've
don't think
printed
so.
8.2. Remember, Python has the
No, no,
code
no,
line by
no.
line. So
I
that is
don't
why
think
it printed this
so.
one before
No,
the
no,
price because
no,
the price is
no.
the
It's
last line
never,
code. So
ever,
it printed
ever, ever,
8.2 the price
ever, ever
in here.
gonna
And this is
happen.
another variable, another value.
I don't
So
think
this value
so.
is an integer.
No, no, no,
This
no.
value is
I
called
don't think
float. Remember,
so.
this is float.
No, no, no,
This value
no.
is
It's
called
never,
float.
ever,
Hope you
ever,
guys understand what I'm
ever,
going through here.
ever,
So
ever
if we're going to
gonna
Spring, the
happen.
Spring line is for storing several characters.
I don't think so.
So this one is
No, no,
used for
no,
storing
no.
the height is
Maybe someday
a float used for
you'll
storing
have
decimals.
it
Integer is
your
used for storing whole
way.
numbers. that do not have the decimal. So you can store 20, 30, 15, 40, and with the float you can use to store values like 8.2, 8.3, 8.02, 0.1. And the next one is Spring. Spring you should store the characters A, B, C, D. But the Spring, there's a little difference in the Spring. So let's see, I'm adding another one. Name is equal to, let's just say, Christopher.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so.
See, they've underlined this.
No, no,
They've
no,
underlined it.
no.
They've
It's
underlined
never,
the
ever,
Christopher here.
ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
So,
I don't
so
think
as you can see, the
so.
name Christopher has
No, no,
been
no,
underlined
no.
red
I
because
don't think
having this
so.
spring, you have to
No, no,
bring the
no,
quotation
no.
marks.
It's never,
That is how
ever,
I told you
ever,
know this
ever,
is a
ever,
spring.
ever gonna
So you have to bring the quotation mark
happen.
like this for you
I
to
don't
know
think so.
this is a
No, no,
spring
no, no.
here. Okay, so I'll be setting
Maybe
it between the spring like this.
someday
And
you'll have it your
you see,
way.
there's no red under
Maybe
because now it is known that this is a spring.
someday
So Christopher is a
it'll
spring because
all work
of the
out.
quotation mark. But if it was
Until
an
then,
integer
nope, a nope,
or
a nope, a
a
nope,
floating point,
definitely
that
nope,
one there will be no,
a
I
nope,
don't need to bring any
nope,
spring
a nope.
attached to
Probably
it.
never, ever, 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 ever,
Yeah,
ever gonna
you need any spring
happen.
attached to it, and
Oh
I'll print
no.
my time so that you guys can see what
I don't
I'm
think
doing
so.
here.
No, no,
I
no,
print the name,
no.
print.
I don't think so.
You can
No, no,
see.
no, no. It's never, ever, ever,
So the next
ever,
value
ever,
you
ever
can see
gonna
the lots of
happen.
values, but here we're doing in this tutorial we'll be doing
I don't
the
think
integer,
so.
the
No,
float,
no, no,
string, and the
no.
boolean. So the boolean is like
I don't think
yes or no,
so.
true or false. It's like
No,
a
no,
question.
no, no. It's
So
never,
let's just say
ever,
maybe it's
ever,
part.
ever,
So
ever,
something is
ever
part of something. Just
gonna
as an example, just say
happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe
so I'll set it to true.
someday you'll have it your way.
So
Maybe
as you can see, Python is
someday
case sensitive.
it'll
So
all
because
work out.
it is case sensitive,
Until
the first
then, nope,
include the
a
first one,
nope,
the first
a
letter
nope, a nope,
is to be capital,
definitely
the
nope,
rest small.
a
So
nope, nope,
mistakenly I brought
a nope. Probably
small t. You
never,
should on the
ever,
underline,
ever, ever,
it has been
ever,
underlined
ever
is
gonna
red
happen.
because of the small t.
Oh
So when I bring
no.
capital T here, it has to be
I don't think
underlined
so.
with a red button. And you can place
No, no,
true
no,
or false.
no. I don't
So the
think
boolean
so.
values in
No, no,
Python
no, no. It's never, ever, ever,
values in
ever,
Python is
ever,
true
ever
or
gonna happen.
false. So let's just say it's part. If I want to print whether it's
I
part
don't
like
think
whether
so.
something is part of something.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no.
so it's part.
I
This
don't
is
think
just maybe
so.
a
No,
name,
no,
a name
no,
I'm
no.
giving
It's
it to the
never,
function, the
ever,
input name
ever, ever,
for you
ever,
guys to
ever
understand. So if I
gonna
print this,
happen.
if I print
I don't think so. No, no, no,
that if I want
no. Maybe someday
well, I'm putting this as part,
you'll have it your way. Maybe someday
I've indicated that it's
it'll
false.
all
It's
work
not part.
out. Until
Guys are
then,
really
nope,
understanding what
a
I'm
nope,
doing.
a nope,
So this is the
a nope,
price.
definitely nope,
When you bring
a
the
nope,
equal to, I want to set this
nope,
out. Values you
a
can do.
nope.
This is an
Probably
integer.
never, ever, ever,
This is
ever,
float.
ever, ever gonna
This is
happen.
spring. Into the spring, we
Oh
put the quotation mark. So if you don't make
no.
quotation mark when setting a value for spring, that's the syntax, that's the
I
rules
don't
for
think
Python. It will
so.
be wrong.
No, no, no,
With the
no.
boolean to
I don't think so. No,
part
no,
of the
no,
boolean. I hope you
no. It's
guys are really
never,
understanding.
ever, ever,
So I'll be
ever,
giving
ever,
two
ever gonna
exercises
happen.
for you to understand it pretty well before we move to the
I
next
don't
session.
think so.
So thank you guys.
No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way.
Okay, so the answer
Maybe
to the question, the first one is his
someday
name. So
it'll all
name
work out.
is equal to
Until then, nope,
Christopher.
nope, nope, nope,
The name is equal to
definitely nope,
Christopher
nope,
Evans.
nope, nope. Probably never, ever, ever, ever,
So
ever,
I have to
ever
bring the
gonna happen. Oh no.
name is Christopher
I don't
Evans.
think so.
The
No,
age
no, no, no.
is
I
20,
don't think so.
and
No, no,
he said
no, no.
he's
It's
tall. So
never,
let's make
ever,
this
ever, ever,
Bible
ever,
name
ever
is
gonna
tall.
happen.
So true. He
I
said
don't
he's
think
tall.
so.
Remember, it has to be
No, no,
capital. So
no, no.
Python is a
I
case
don't think
sensitive.
so.
This is it.
No,
You
no,
can.
no,
This is
no.
the
It's
answer.
never,
So
ever,
writing the code
ever,
for the name.
ever,
This is his
ever,
name.
ever
This is age,
gonna
and whether he is tall. So if
happen.
tall is true. If you got it correct,
I don't think
just
so.
comment. Give
No,
do
no,
it in the
no,
comment section.
no.
I had the first exercise correct.
Maybe
Let's go to the next tutorials.
someday you'll have it your way.
This
Maybe
Python tutorials,
someday
we'll be talking about
it'll
input.
all work out.
So this input is how
Until
you
then,
receive input from the user.
nope,
So I'll be
nope,
introducing a
definitely
new
nope,
built-in function
nope,
which is
nope,
input.
nope. Probably
In
never,
the
ever,
previous
ever, ever,
ones, we were
ever,
doing
ever
print,
gonna
print, print, showing
happen. Oh
something to the user, but this one will be taking
no.
input from the user. So how input works is, let's just
I don't
say I
think
want to
so.
ask the user's name.
No, no, no,
So
no. I
I'll
don't
start
think
it
so.
like
No,
this.
no, no, no. It's never,
Input
ever, 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 ever,
or
ever gonna happen. I don't
and
think so.
do my
No, no,
quotation
no,
marks.
no. I don't think
What
so.
is
No, 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 no. It's
your
never, ever,
name?
ever, ever, ever,
And
ever
the
gonna
question mark.
happen. I don't think so.
See,
No, 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 no.
but begin
Maybe
space between the question mark and
someday
the quotation mark.
you'll have
You
it
know the reason why I'll
your
do that when I run the
way.
code. You know the reason why I intended
Maybe
to bring this space here when I run the
someday
code.
it'll
So
all
this
work out.
the new built-in
Until
function you are
then,
learning is
nope,
input.
nope,
You bring your
nope,
bracket, then the
nope,
quotation marks because
definitely
it is
nope,
a string,
nope,
and what is your
nope,
name? Want to
nope.
ask the user's name, and
Probably
then you store
never,
it
ever, ever,
in the
ever,
variable.
ever, ever gonna
You are storing it in the
happen.
variable
Oh
name.
no.
If decide to bring print here,
I don't think so. No, no,
I
no,
print this
no.
name.
I don't think
If I didn't bring the
so.
quotation marks, because if
No,
I
no,
bring the
no,
quotation marks,
no. It's
to
never,
print
ever,
name.
ever,
But if I
ever,
didn't bring
ever,
the quotation
ever
mark,
gonna happen.
if I don't bring the quotation mark here,
I don't think
then
so.
to print
No, no, no,
what is in
no.
the variable,
I don't think
what is your
so.
name. So if I run this
No, no,
right now,
no, no. It's never, ever,
what
ever,
is your name?
ever, ever,
Then
ever
I'll type
gonna
Christopher.
happen. I don't think
So it has me to
so.
the name here.
No, no,
Ask me the
no,
question.
no.
Decided to print the name, which is
Maybe
what you, the user,
someday
will
you'll
put there,
have
and it will
it
print what the user will
your
put there. So let's just say
way.
maybe I want to print hi Christopher.
Maybe
I want to add hi to this.
someday
Christopher
it'll
here is
all
for
work
with
out.
and is a hi
Until
Christopher.
then, nope,
Just try
nope,
and see. So
nope,
print
nope, definitely nope,
hi
nope, nope, Nope. Probably never, ever, ever,
It's a
ever,
little bit. You see,
ever
the space
gonna
here.
happen.
There is a space here.
Oh
Because of the space,
no.
because of the space I brought between the question mark and the quotation mark. That is why there
I
is a
don't think
space here. So if
so.
like I didn't bring
No, no, no,
any
no.
space there, it would
I don't think
be
so.
together, and I don't want it to be
No, no,
like that. That's
no,
why I brought the
no. It's
space.
never,
So let's go
ever,
on and
ever,
do
ever, ever,
hi
ever
Christopher.
gonna
So when I
happen.
print hi,
I don't think so.
after the name again,
No, 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 no.
Christopher,
I don't think
enter.
so.
You see it's
No, no, no,
Christopher and
no.
hi.
It's
But
never,
I
ever,
want
ever,
the hi to
ever,
be
ever,
besides to let's say
ever
hi
gonna
Christopher. Then how do you do that?
happen.
If you want to print that,
I don't
you
think
come
so.
to this name
No, no,
here
no, no.
or add. So
Maybe
if I don't want it to be on, but I want it
someday
beside hi
you'll
Christopher,
have it
I'll
your
take this one off.
way.
And when I come here,
Maybe
I'll bring the marks here.
someday it'll all work
Sorry guys.
out.
I'll bring the quotation
Until
marks here
then, nope, a nope,
and
a nope,
I'll be doing
a
it
nope,
high.
definitely nope,
You have to bring
a
space so
nope,
that the space
nope,
there
a
so that
nope.
it won't be too
Probably
dark.
never, ever,
Then
ever, 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 ever
I'll
gonna
add a,
happen.
I'll add the plus
Oh
sign. So the plus sign is the
no.
one that will help me. So this high Christopher,
I don't
let's
think
print this one
so.
and see how it
No,
works.
no, no, no.
So
I don't think
as for my
so.
name,
No, 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 no. It's never,
this is
ever,
Christopher.
ever, ever,
Hi
ever,
Christopher.
ever gonna
How it works. I hope
happen.
you guys really understand what I'm doing here.
I don't think
So this is just
so.
about input,
No,
how
no,
you'll
no,
be using the
no.
Python code
I
to
don't think
ask the user
so.
for
No, no,
data,
no,
and
no.
then
It's
here
never,
you print
ever,
it back.
ever,
You print
ever,
something of
ever,
what
ever
the user has
gonna
already said. So maybe you can
happen.
ask the user what is your name.
I don't think
You are just this is
so.
the introduction, so it is
No,
just
no,
the
no,
beginning for you guys to
no.
really understand. But in the future,
Maybe
we'll be
someday
doing a little bit complex ones
you'll
which I'll
have
take you
it
through and you
your
really understand how it works
way.
really well. So
Maybe
this is the name,
someday
the equal to
it'll
sign, the
all work
input. So the input
out.
is what will allow me
Until
to
then,
ask
nope,
input
a nope,
from the user.
a nope,
Then
a
what
nope,
is your name?
definitely nope,
You have it.
a nope,
Let's say I
nope,
want to ask maybe the
a nope.
user's favorite color.
Probably
And I want
never, ever,
to be
ever,
like
ever, ever,
um
ever
I want
gonna
now print
happen.
Christopher likes
Oh
the favorite color.
no.
So this is name. I'm going to bring another one here.
I
Favorite.
don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever,
Color.
ever gonna happen.
How is my favorite
I
in the
don't think
line?
so.
So you
No,
see,
no,
I put the
no,
underscore
no.
here. The
I don't
underscore
think
they not bring
so.
space in Python. If I
No,
bring
no,
space, you
no,
don't
no.
understand.
It's
The underscore
never,
is
ever, ever,
what if I
ever,
want to bring two
ever,
words.
ever gonna
I'll use underscore to separate
happen.
the two words. So
I
the
don't think
underscore,
so.
then
No, no,
I'll bring the
no,
input.
no. Maybe someday
Input
you'll have it
the bracket and
your
the same
way.
as in what
Maybe
your
someday it'll all work out.
favorite. See
Until
the benefit
then,
of
nope,
using
a nope,
the
a nope,
Python. It
a
can
nope,
already predict what I'm
definitely
coming to
nope,
different. It's giving
a
me
nope,
and
nope,
it's
a
hidden it
nope.
there for me.
Probably never,
You see,
ever,
I'll bring
ever,
this piece.
ever, ever, ever gonna
Hmm. Then I'm coming
happen.
to print hi.
Oh
I come to it. Christopher
no.
likes favorite color. I'll provide there. So if I want to put
I
it
don't
like
think
that, I'll
so.
come to this print part
No, no,
and
no, no.
first one is
I
name.
don't think so.
So name is
No,
already
no,
done.
no, no. It's
To the name, I
never,
will not bring
ever,
any
ever,
quotation marks
ever, ever,
between the name
ever
because of
gonna
what is the end.
happen.
I will add plus sign
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
and
I don't think
favorite
so.
color.
No, no,
Now,
no, no. It's
Christopher likes, then
never,
I'll bring the
ever,
likes.
ever, 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 ever gonna
Likes. I'll bring a
happen.
space here and another space here.
I don't
You
think
should give me
so.
spaces so that it will
No,
look
no, no,
presentable
no.
and meaningful to me. So
Maybe
this is the name here, likes the
someday
favorite color.
you'll have it
That one
your
also bring another plus
way.
sign. Remember,
Maybe
another plus sign here. Then
someday
you see the favorite
it'll
color already there.
all
So
work
if I hit
out.
the tab button,
Until
so let me
then,
just press the
a
tab.
nope, a nope,
You see, it's
a nope,
already
definitely nope,
disciplined
a
for me.
nope,
Going to run
nope,
this on it.
a nope.
So if I
Probably
run it,
never, ever, 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 ever,
what is
ever
your name?
gonna
So Christopher,
happen. Oh
enter.
no.
What is your favorite color on the terminal? So we are here doing this
I
on
don't
the
think so.
terminal
No, no,
here.
no, no.
What is your
I
favorite
don't think
color?
so.
I'll say
No, 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 no. It's never, ever,
blue
ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
and enter.
I don't think
Christopher likes
so.
blue. How
No, no,
simple it
no,
is.
no.
So let's just do a
I
quick
don't think
exercise
so.
for you to really
No, no, no,
understand
no. It's never,
this
ever, ever,
this
ever,
inputs
ever,
very well.
ever gonna
And then
happen.
I'll show you my answer in the next
I
video.
don't think
So in the
so.
question you can pause it, you
No,
can
no,
answer
no,
it, and then watch
no.
also my answer in the next
Maybe
video.
someday you'll have it your
Okay, so
way.
in the exercise it
Maybe
says this is my solution. In the
someday
exercise you
it'll
ask the name,
all work
who the
out.
person is dating, and then you
Until
print something
then,
like
nope,
name
a
is
nope,
dating, then the
a nope,
next
a
one
nope,
who the person is
definitely
dating.
nope,
So let's just
nope,
so you start
nope,
with the input,
a nope. Probably never, ever,
you bring
ever,
your
ever,
bracket,
ever, ever gonna
then you see it's a
happen.
spring, so
Oh
you bring this to
no.
quotation marks, and what
I
what
don't think so.
is
No, no, no,
your
no. I
name
don't think so.
with a
No, no,
question mark,
no,
and
no.
remember
It's
to bring the
never,
space
ever, ever,
to make it look
ever, ever,
presentable.
ever gonna
Then we will
happen.
put it in the variable name. We will be
I don't
storing it
think
in a variable
so.
name in a
No,
completed
no,
memory.
no,
So name
no.
here.
I
Then we
don't think
come to the next question.
so. No, no,
So
no,
inputs will
no.
allow the
It's
user
never, ever, 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 ever,
to
ever
what
gonna happen.
put input into the
I don't think so.
memory. So
No, no, no,
the next
no.
question is, who
Maybe someday
are you dating?
you'll have it
This is the next question.
your way.
So,
Maybe
who are you dating?
someday it'll all work
When
out.
you store it in the,
Until
let's make that
then, nope,
variable dating.
a nope,
The
a
variable
nope,
dating.
a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope,
Okay. And then
a nope.
you will be
Probably
printing.
never, ever, ever,
So
ever,
print
ever, ever gonna happen.
something like,
Oh
so the name this is something
no.
like maybe Christopher is dating. So the name,
I don't think so. No, no,
the
no,
plus sign.
no. I don't think so.
Remember the plus
No,
sign.
no, no,
And
no.
then
It's never,
we bring,
ever,
so his
ever,
dating is not here.
ever,
Once you
ever,
print his
ever
dating, then we
gonna
bring our two
happen.
quotation marks and we put the his dating
I
inside.
don't
But we'll
think
be leaving
so.
spaces so that it won't
No,
be
no,
together.
no, no.
Leaving spaces
I
between the
don't think
quotation marks and
so.
something like
No,
this.
no,
So
no,
is
no. It's never, ever, ever, ever,
dating. See
ever,
how
ever
it works.
gonna
And then we bring the
happen.
plus sign again.
I don't think so. No, no,
And then
no,
we bring
no.
you press on tab and it will complete
Maybe
for you. So tab,
someday
you see how it works.
you'll
And
have it
when we run it, you
your
see how it works. So
way. Maybe
see, because of the space I
someday
brought here,
it'll all work out.
I'll be able to get a
Until
space here.
then, nope,
So
a nope,
this is
a nope,
Christopher,
a nope, definitely nope, a nope,
and you press on enter.
nope, a
So the
nope.
next question, who are
Probably
you dating? Then
never,
let's say
ever, ever,
Christiana,
ever, ever, ever gonna happen. Oh
Christiana.
no.
Then I press enter.
I don't think
Wow.
so.
Christopher is
No, no, no,
dating
no.
Christiana. You see how it
I don't
works? It's
think
very, very simple.
so.
So put it in the
No, no,
comment section
no,
if you had it
no.
correct.
It's never,
Let's go to the
ever,
next
ever,
tutorials.
ever, ever, ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, no,
So
no,
guys,
no.
in this Python
I
tutorial,
don't
we're
think
going to learn how to
so.
calculate
No, no,
someone's
no,
age.
no. It's never,
You'll be
ever,
asking for
ever,
for
ever,
the person's
ever,
birth
ever
year, and we will
gonna
calculate for the
happen.
age. So as you already know, the
I don't
built-in
think
function
so.
input
No, no,
to
no,
ask
no.
data from the user, to receive data from the
Maybe
user. So input, then we
someday
make it birth
you'll
year.
have it your way.
So
Maybe
birth year.
someday
Remember, this is a stay, like
it'll
as in
all
spring.
work
So I have to
out.
bring the
Until
quotation marks.
then, nope,
Now
I know,
leaving a space
I
here.
know, I
You
know,
guys already know why I
probably
always
no,
leave the space
I
here.
know,
And I'll put it in
no,
the variable
I know, probably
birth year.
never, ever, 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 ever
Okay, so
gonna
birth
happen. Oh
year.
no.
I always bring the underscore. So the underscore is how you to separate two
I
words
don't
in
think
Python.
so.
That is the syntax,
No,
as
no,
in the
no,
rules.
no.
So birth
I don't
year.
think so.
This is the person's date.
No, no,
Then
no, no.
I'll
It's
go
never, ever,
the next
ever,
line.
ever,
I'll
ever,
ask for the
ever
next one. I'll
gonna
put
happen.
the age. So for me
I
to
don't
know
think
someone's
so.
age, you
No, no,
subtract
no, no.
from the current
I
year
don't think so.
from the
No, 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 no.
you
It's
subtract the
never,
person's
ever, ever, ever,
birth
ever,
year
ever
from the
gonna
current year.
happen.
So we are in
I don't think so.
2024
No, 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 no.
minus this birth year.
Maybe
So birth year.
someday you'll have it your
So I
way.
didn't bring the R. So
Maybe
minus this birth year.
someday it'll all work
Then
out. Until then, nope, I know,
you print
I know, I know,
age.
definitely no, I know,
Okay.
no, I
So
know.
you run this
Probably
program to see how
never,
it
ever,
works.
ever,
So at the
ever,
beginning,
ever, ever
we ask for
gonna
the person's
happen.
birth year.
Oh
Then
no.
we stored it in the variable. We ask for the person's birth year. Then we stored it
I
in the
don't think
variable
so.
birth year.
No, no,
The
no,
next line,
no.
we set
I
a
don't think
different.
so.
We came to
No, no,
age,
no,
and in
no.
the
It's
age,
never,
we
ever,
made it
ever, ever,
the
ever,
current year
ever gonna
minus the
happen.
person's birth year. Then we came to the next
I
line
don't
and
think
we printed
so.
the age.
No, no, no,
So
no.
I run this program.
I don't think so.
It is asking me for
No,
the
no,
birth
no,
year.
no.
Let's
It's
just say
never, ever,
2003.
ever, ever,
And
ever
oops!
gonna
Oh,
happen.
it seems I'm wrong. So there's something wrong with the
I
code.
don't think
So
so.
when you have
No,
this
no, no,
error
no.
here, it means there is something wrong with the code
Maybe
somewhere. And for us to know where it
someday
is, we come to
you'll
file
have
here,
it
and
your
it is showing us
way.
where it is on line 2.
Maybe
So the problem
someday
is line 2 here,
it'll
and the
all
type
work
of error.
out.
It says
Until
on support
then, nope,
operand
I know,
types
I
for
know,
this
I
minus
know,
sign
definitely
int or
nope,
stay. So
I know, nope,
Python
I
is trying
know.
to tell us that
Probably
it doesn't
never, ever,
understand
ever,
or does
ever,
not know what to
ever,
do
ever
when you're
gonna
subtracting,
happen.
and in this is an integer,
Oh
and this
no.
here, whenever I use this input function here, remember, whenever you use this input
I don't
function
think
here,
so.
anything
No, no,
that
no,
the
no.
user,
I don't think
anything
so.
you receive from the user
No, no, no,
is
no.
Python
It's
treats it
never,
as a
ever,
string, as
ever,
in
ever,
characters,
ever,
words.
ever
So
gonna
Python does not know
happen.
how it is going to subtract a
I don't think
string.
so.
This is a
No, no,
string,
no, no.
and how
I don't
also
think so.
subtract this string
No, no,
from
no, no. It's
this.
never, ever, ever,
This is
ever,
an subtract
ever,
this
ever
integer
gonna
from this string.
happen.
Okay. So
I don't
in
think
other words,
so.
it's like
No, no, no,
Python sees it
no.
that maybe this 2024 here is
Maybe
a string. This is how
someday
Python sees it. Minus
you'll
this
have
24 here
it
is an
your
integer. Minus
way.
this 2003.
Maybe
This is how Python sees this. This is how Python interprets this program. So for us to be able to convert, so we have to convert the birth year to integer before we can subtract it, so that it will become an integer and an integer here. For us to be able to subtract in Python, we cannot subtract an integer and a string. We cannot subtract an integer and a string. So to be able to convert a string to an integer is very simple. Okay, so now we have to convert this birth here, input birth here into an integer before we can subtract integer from an integer. Hope you guys really understand what I'm doing here. So to be able to convert is very simple. We will use int. This is the short form for integer, int, and then you bring the bracket here. That's it. So now Python will see this input birth here as an integer because of this int function we brought here. This is also another built-in function. Let's run it and see how it works. So it is asking me for the birth year again, 2003, and enter 21 years old. Just be able to convert the string into an integer. We have integer, the short form for integer is int, the short form for string is star, like this, star. The short form for boolean values is bool, like this. You see how it works here. And then floating point, the one for float is this float here. So if you want to convert a string, anything into a string, this is how you do it. If you want to convert any value into a boolean value, if you want to convert any value into a float, this is how you do it in Python. So here you converted a string to an integer. Okay, so let me show you another thing here, a way to know this is a string. And so let's print. This is how you are going to know whether this is a string or this is an integer. So I'm going to print the type of the birth here. So this will help me know this birth here, what type is it, whether it is a string or an integer. So type birth, here.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So print the type of birth here. Let's also print the type of age.
Ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No. I don't think so.
How is it?
No. It's never, ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No. Maybe someday you'll have it.
And then we print the type of age. So let's run it on the terminal. Asking me for the age again, the birth year 2003. So this is, so the first one is the birth year. So the birth year is a string, as in the class of a string, and the age is an integer. This age here is an integer. So hope you guys really understand what we did here. So let's move to our next exercise. Put anything in the comment section and I hope you guys will answer.
I don't think so. No. It's never, ever.
Okay, so according to the question, you'll be asking the user how many hours the user slept tonight, and we will convert that hours to minutes and print on the terminal something like if you select for so and so minutes. So to start, we start with our input. You guys already know the input function to receive data from the user. So input, you bring the quotation marks. I'll bring the space here. So how many hours did you sleep tonight? Okay, then I'll put it in the variable. So sleep hours, sleep underscore hours. Okay, then bring the question mark. Now move to the next one. Let me that one minute. So minute and I'll make this minute. So to convert from hours to minutes, 1 hour is 60 minutes, so 60 here. Then in Python, this is the multiplication sign. If you want to multiply, you use this sign here to multiply. So multiplying this and the sleep hour. And you guys have to remember we need to convert the sleep hours rather. You guys need to remember we need to convert this string here. The moment I use the input function, the moment I use this input function, I'll be bringing these quotation marks here. Python sees it as a string, so I have to convert this to an integer, which I did it with you guys. So I'll bring int here and bring the parentheses. This is how it is done. So this is I've already calculated for the minute here. So then remove the next one. We will print something like useless for this hour. So then I'm showing something to the user. So I'll use the built-in function print. Then so I'm bringing this. So when everything here is a string, so you slept for so and so minutes. Then I'll bring the plus sign. Okay, so I'll bring the plus sign. You slept for, so the minute here and another plus sign. Then I'll bring another minute, like they already done there, but I want to do it for you guys to see. So and you bring the spaces so that it won't be together. Remember the spaces. Okay, so this one is for the minute. So useless for this. You see, it has been underlined with a yellow line, which means there is something wrong here. So the moment I'm printing this and I've been using these quotation marks, I also have to then convert this string here, this integer here, this minute here is an integer. I'll convert it to a string, which I already show you the short one for string, which is there. Then now I've converted this thing here to a string. I have converted this minute here. This minute here was an integer, and now it has been converted to a string because of this function here. Then I will run it on the terminal. So it's asking me how many hours did you sleep tonight. Let's just say I slept for 8 hours. 8. Then we run it. Oh, so you slept for 4. I slept for 480 minutes. See how Python works. I love it. If you're able to have it correct, put it in the comment section. I had the type convention question correct. Okay, so let's move to the next tutorials. Thank you guys. Okay guys, so in this Python tutorials we'll be dealing more on springs, how this springs works. See, if I set name to maybe Christopher, underline it because I didn't bring the quotation mark, so I can use a single quotation mark or a double quotation mark. Yeah, so I can use a single quotation mark or double quotation mark. And I'll print name begin and the run. Okay, so Christopher. So let's just say I want to do Christopher's book. I want to do it like this. Christopher's book. See, there's something wrong with this code because if there's something wrong with this code, there's something wrong with this code because of this string here. So Python sees it as I've already opened this I've already opened this quotation mark and close this quotation mark. So Python doesn't understand the rest of this. To fix this problem, then we will use double quotation marks. So we use a double quotation marks to fix this problem. Then when I print name is Christopher's book. Okay, so if maybe you want to use quotation mark, one quotation mark in the string, so you cannot use our quotation mark to close and open the statement. So we'll be using double quotation marks. So in Python you can use double or single quotation mark. Let's just say I want to put double quotation marks in between. I want to put double quotation marks around the book like this. Cancel this one because I've used a double quotation marks to open and close. The person doesn't understand this, so for a person to understand this, I have to use a single quotation mark. For a person to understand what I've done here, I have to use a single quotation mark to open and close this string statement before Python can understand. Before Python can understand what I've actually done here. So using a single quotation mark like this. So I've been able to put the string, this book here. This book here. I've been able to put the quotation marks in between the books like this. So when you come down here to Facebook, let's just see how this is. I'll be dealing with single springs. These are short springs. Maybe you want to write a long spring like a message, a long message, like maybe a long message like want to write a long message like hi Christopher, how are you doing? You are doing well. See, to write this long message, you will use four, use like three quotation marks. So three quotation marks like 1, 2, 3 to open and close it. You use three quotation marks to open and close it. Okay, just like this. So I want to copy it in.
I don't think
See how it
so.
works. You use quotation
No,
marks
no,
here.
no, no.
Open and close
I don't think
statements
so.
just like
No, no,
this.
no, no. It's never, ever, 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 ever,
Okay.
ever gonna
If you want to write a
happen.
long statement like this, you use
I
three
don't think
quotation marks,
so.
then you
No, no, no,
run it.
no.
So you see,
Maybe
hi Christopher, how are you doing?
someday
I hope
you'll
you are doing
have
well.
it your
You see how it works?
way.
Yeah, it works
Maybe
pretty simple.
someday
So let's go to the next
it'll
one.
all work out.
And we'll be doing
Until then, no, I know, I
then
know,
finish the video.
I know, definitely
Eh,
no,
anta
I know,
to
no, I
ade
know.
wenua
Probably never,
wenua.
ever, 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 ever gonna
That's
happen.
I.
Oh no. I don't think
So
so.
here
No, no, no,
we're going to
no.
do another thing
I
like
don't think so. No,
indexes.
no, no, no.
Okay, so
It's
course.
never, ever,
Let's
ever, ever,
I'll
ever,
put this
ever
course to
gonna happen.
Python. See, we
I
have
don't think
indexes.
so.
So in
No,
Python,
no, no, no.
Python
I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
so
I don't
in
think so.
Python it has this.
No, 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 no.
Python sees this index as this
Maybe someday
0, 1, 2,
you'll
3,
have it
4,
your
5. So this
way.
P here has an
Maybe
index of 0,
someday
something like that. So the Y here has an index of
it'll
1.
all work
This
out.
T has index of
Until
2.
then, no,
This
I know,
H has
I
index of
know,
3.
I know,
So
definitely no,
if I decide
I
to
know, no, I
print,
know. Probably
so if I want to
never,
print
ever,
this,
ever, ever,
if I want to
ever,
print
ever
the
gonna
indexes here, really ask
happen.
these questions in
Oh
Python
no.
quizzes, university exams, exercises, and the rest. So
I
I
don't
bring
think
my print
so. No, no,
mention and
no, no. I don't think
course.
so. No,
In the
no,
course,
no,
I'll bring
no.
the
It's
square brackets.
never, ever, ever,
Remember the
ever,
square
ever,
brackets.
ever
Okay.
gonna happen.
So if I put 0 here,
I don't
you see
think
Python
so.
sees this P as
No, no,
0.
no, no.
The index of this
I
P is
don't think
0. The index
so.
of this Y is
No, no,
1.
no,
The index
no.
of this
It's
T
never,
here
ever,
is
ever,
2. The
ever,
index of this
ever,
H
ever
is 3.
gonna
The index of this
happen.
0 is 4. The index of this Y is 2. So
I
if
don't
I
think so. No, 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 no.
print it like, if I print it,
Maybe
give me
someday
P. You see how it works
you'll
P.
have
If I
it
decide to print,
your
so if you print
way.
the single
Maybe
characters using
someday
the indexes. So if I
it'll
bring the
all
case,
work
we bring the
out.
square bracket here,
Until
and then
then, no,
to the print
I
statement,
know,
the
I
cause,
know,
and the
I
square
know,
bracket.
definitely no,
So if I put
I
1
know,
here, it will
no,
print
I know. Probably never,
1
ever,
as
ever,
in Y
ever,
here.
ever, ever gonna happen.
If I bring
Oh no.
3 here, it will print T,
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
P, 0,
I don't
1,
think
2, 3.
so.
Okay, so the 3 here will
No, no,
print the
no,
H
no.
rather.
It's never,
Yeah, I made a
ever,
mistake here.
ever,
So
ever,
the P is
ever,
0, the
ever
Y is
gonna
T.
happen.
So, but if I bring
I
negative
don't
1
think
here,
so.
negative
No, no,
1, let's see what will
no,
happen.
no. I don't think
You see,
so.
it print N.
No, no, no,
So,
no. It's
the
never,
reverse of this,
ever,
if I start
ever,
from here, it
ever,
is
ever,
here is
ever
negative 1,
gonna
negative 2,
happen.
negative 3, negative 4,
I
negative
don't think
5,
so.
just like this.
No, no, no,
So,
no.
the N
Maybe
here is,
someday you'll have it your
the
way.
N here is negative 1,
Maybe someday
the
it'll all
O
work
here is
out.
negative 2.
Until
See
then,
how
no,
it works.
I know, I know, I know, definitely no, I know, no, I know. Probably never, ever,
Okay, any
ever,
negative one,
ever,
oh, here is
ever,
-2.
ever gonna
If I print
happen.
-2,
Oh no.
so give me the O. Print
I don't think so. No, no,
-3.
no, no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never,
Okay, so
ever,
this is
ever,
-1.
ever, ever,
The
ever
index of this
gonna
thing, the
happen.
reverse is -1, -2,
I don't think
-3,
so.
-3,
No, 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 no.
-4, -5.
I
But if
don't
I
think
started from here is
so.
0,
No, no, no,
1,
no. It's
2,
never,
3,
ever,
4,
ever,
5.
ever,
But if I
ever,
started
ever
from the behind
gonna
is
happen.
-1, -2,
I
-3,
don't think
-4,
so.
-5,
No, no, no,
-6.
no.
So let's say I
Maybe
want to print double
someday
characters, several characters.
you'll
This time around now, I
have
don't want
it
to print only
your
a single character using the
way.
string, using the index. I want
Maybe
to print double characters. So you
someday
bring your
it'll all work out.
semicolon. So
Until
this
then,
semicolon
nope,
here,
a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely
you
nope,
use this one to print
a nope,
double characters. So if
nope,
I bring
a
this
nope.
semicolon and I bring
Probably never,
0
ever, ever,
here,
ever, ever,
and
ever
I want to
gonna
print up to the last
happen.
one here, which is
Oh
-1. The
no.
last one is -1. See from behind. Let's print to see what will happen.
I don't think so.
So you see,
No, no, no,
when
no. I don't think
when I
so.
inserted this into the
No, no,
code,
no, no. It's
this one
never,
here,
ever, ever, ever,
it gave
ever,
me this
ever
because
gonna
it's
happen.
printed this.
I don't think so.
This because
No, 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 no.
when you bring
I
this
don't think
semicolon here
so.
and this
No,
0,
no, no,
it will
no.
print
It's never,
the
ever, ever,
index.
ever,
So the
ever,
index of
ever
p is 0. So
gonna
it will print this p here.
happen.
And the last one, which is
I don't think
-1,
so.
it will print
No, no,
up to
no,
negative about it
no.
to exclude the last one here.
Maybe
And it will print
someday
only those here.
you'll have it your
You see,
way.
so
Maybe someday it'll all
so
work
it
out.
will not print
Until
even,
then, nope,
because
a nope,
you all know that the
a nope,
-1
a nope,
is for n.
definitely nope,
But when I do
a
this,
nope,
it will not
nope,
print the
a nope.
-1
Probably
because that is
never,
how the
ever, ever,
one
ever,
works. It will
ever,
print
ever
from the
gonna
p, which is the first
happen.
one, but it will
Oh
exclude the n here.
no.
Let me give another example. So if I bring,
I don't think
this
so.
one is
No,
the
no,
index of
no,
p
no.
is 0, index of
I don't think so.
y
No,
is
no,
1,
no, no.
the
It's never, ever,
index of
ever, ever,
p
ever,
is
ever
2.
gonna
So let me
happen.
bring 2 here. See what
I
will
don't think
happen.
so. No, no, no,
It's
no.
printed the
I don't think
p and
so.
y and
No, no,
excluded
no, no. It's
the p,
never,
even though
ever,
the
ever,
index
ever,
of
ever,
t is
ever
2. That's how it
gonna
works. So
happen.
if if I want to,
I don't think so.
if you want to print
No, no,
from
no,
p,
no.
if you use the 0 here,
Maybe
will print this 0.
someday
But when
you'll
printing, it
have
will
it
exclude the
your
2 next to, which is the
way.
t here. It's not print that one, so it will
Maybe
print
someday
p and y. Let's do another example.
it'll
So if I
all work
decide to
out.
bring 3
Until
here,
then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope,
the 0
definitely nope,
to print the p.
a nope,
But even though the
nope,
index of
a
3
nope. Probably
this
never,
Python
ever,
is,
ever, 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 ever gonna
is to exclude
happen. Oh
and to print up to t.
no.
Use another example and bring 4.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, no,
Even
no,
though the
no. It's never,
index of
ever,
4 is
ever,
0,
ever, ever,
this
ever
O
gonna
here, this 0
happen.
here, this 0 here,
I don't think
exclude the
so.
0 and it will print.
No, 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 no.
But for the 0,
I don't
but for
think
the first one,
so.
to bring it,
No,
but
no,
for the second
no,
one, it will
no.
not bring
It's
it.
never, ever,
So
ever, ever,
I
ever gonna
want to print
happen. I don't
something like
think
this.
so.
So
No, no,
If I
no, no.
set something like this, I don't bring any index
Maybe
here, any
someday
index also here.
you'll have
Python
it
sees
your
this as
way.
beginning, sees
Maybe
here is the beginning of this
someday
index
it'll
and then the beginning
all
of
work
also this
out.
index, and it will print everything.
Until then, nope,
When I bring
a nope,
0 here,
a nope,
let's say I bring
a
0
nope,
here and
definitely
I
nope,
print it,
a nope, nope, a nope.
Python sees
Probably never, ever, ever,
0 to
ever,
start from the
ever,
P, as
ever
we all know.
gonna
Here, because
happen.
I didn't bring anything here, Python
Oh
sees it as the
no,
last index, so it's everything for me. So if I
I don't think so.
let me bring
No, no,
negative
no,
1 here.
no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, ever,
So I don't
ever,
know over there,
ever,
when you
ever
bring the
gonna
semicolon over there, one
happen.
on the right hand side, don't exclude
I don't think
index and
so.
print up to
No, no,
the
no,
next one to that
no.
index, but not bring
I
that
don't think
index
so.
for us.
No,
So
no, no, no.
I
It's
didn't bring
never,
anything here.
ever, ever, ever,
I
ever,
didn't bring
ever
anything here.
gonna happen.
Python sees it as
I
everything,
don't think
so
so.
just start from here
No,
and
no, no, no.
it's everything for us. So
Maybe
this will give a short exercise.
someday
So if
you'll
bring one
have it
here,
your
this negative,
way.
and I bring negative 2
Maybe
here,
someday
what do you
it'll
think
all work out.
will be printed on the terminal?
Until then,
What do you
nope,
think will be
a
printed on the
nope,
terminal if I have
a nope,
1
a
here
nope,
and
definitely
negative 2
nope,
here? So
a nope,
with this,
nope,
Python sees
a nope. Probably
here
never,
as 0,
ever,
the P as
ever,
0, and the
ever,
Y
ever,
as
ever
1. So
gonna
where I have the index 1,
happen.
Python will print this
Oh
index 1. So to
no.
print from here, going up to T, don't
I
exclude
don't
the
think
0
so.
here. Even though it has
No, no,
the
no,
index
no.
of negative 2, Python has not bring
I
down,
don't
it will
think
exclude that one
so.
and bring the
No,
rest.
no, no,
To print
no. It's
Y,
never, ever, ever,
T,
ever,
and H.
ever,
Check it
ever
out. If I
gonna
run it,
happen.
you see, it's printed Y,
I don't
T,
think
and H.
so.
If you don't understand
No,
anything,
no,
just put it
no,
in the
no.
comment section and I'll
I
reply
don't think
everything for you.
so.
Thank you guys. I
No, no,
hope you guys
no,
understood
no.
what you are
It's
doing here.
never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
Okay guys.
I don't think so.
So in this Python
No, no, no,
tutorials,
no.
we will be learning formatted strings.
Maybe
And formatted string
someday
is very useful when
you'll
when you
have
want to
it
print the
your
variables with text.
way.
You see, let's say
Maybe
I set
someday
this first name,
it'll all work
set this first
out.
name
Until
to
then, nope,
Christopher.
a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely
Yeah.
nope, a
Set
nope,
this first name to
nope,
Christopher.
a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever
And
gonna
last
happen.
name
Oh no.
to int. I want to print something
I don't
like
think
I want to
so.
print something like
No, 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 no. I don't think
Christopher
so.
is
No, no, no,
Christopher
no. It's never, ever, ever,
int
ever, ever, ever gonna happen. I don't think so.
is
No, 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 no. I don't think
learning
so. No,
Python.
no, no,
You see, I
no.
want to print
It's
something
never,
like this.
ever,
I want
ever,
to print this
ever,
statement
ever,
here
ever
on it. I
gonna
want to print this on the terminal that
happen.
Christopher int with this
I don't
bracket
think so.
is learning
No, no,
Python.
no, no.
See, earlier
Maybe
we would bring
someday
print
you'll
here
have it
and
your
first name
way. Maybe
underscore
someday
first underscore name
it'll all
plus
work
the
out.
plus sign,
Until then, nope, a
then
nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope,
I'll
a
I'll
nope,
bring
nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, ever,
the
ever,
then I'll
ever,
bring the square
ever
bracket here.
gonna happen.
The square bracket here.
Oh
I'll use this
no.
quotation mark to separate it. I'll bring the space here so that
I don't think
I'll bring a
so.
space here.
No, 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 no. I don't think so.
Then in
No,
between this, I'll bring another
no,
plus.
it's never,
This is
ever,
a little bit
ever, ever,
complicated,
ever,
and I'll
ever
bring
gonna happen.
the last name
I
here,
don't think so. No, 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 no.
and then
I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever,
I'll bring
ever,
this one.
ever, ever, ever
Then
gonna
I'll bring
happen.
this
I don't think so.
learning
No, no, no,
Python.
no.
You see,
Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe
yeah,
someday
I think
it'll
I made a
all
mistake
work
here.
out.
I should have brought the flash.
Until
This is
then, nope,
complicated.
a nope,
This is
a nope,
complicated. You
a
see,
nope, definitely nope, a
print
nope,
what
nope,
I type
a
there.
nope.
I'll
Probably
bring the
never,
print
ever,
root function,
ever, ever,
first name,
ever,
then a
ever
plus,
gonna
then quotation marks, then
happen.
another space, then I'll bring
Oh
the square bracket, then this
no,
quotation marks again, then another plus sign, then I bring the variable
I don't think
last name,
so.
then another plus
No,
sign
no, no,
with the
no.
quotation with
I
this
don't think
quotation marks.
so. No,
Before
no,
I bring another
no,
quotation
no.
marks
It's
also,
never, ever,
then I'll
ever,
type the
ever, ever,
learning pipes
ever
another quotation
gonna
mark,
happen.
and I put it on the table now.
I
Okay,
don't think
I type
so.
the Christopher into this learning
No, no,
pipe.
no,
This
no.
is a little bit
I
this is
don't think
complicated.
so.
So
No, no,
different is
no,
this
no. It's never,
applications and all
ever,
that. So we'll be
ever,
using
ever,
formatter
ever,
springs.
ever gonna
So if let's say I bring the
happen.
short form of message, I bring this
I don't
variable
think
name,
so.
and
No, no,
I
no,
want to use
no.
formatter springs here.
Maybe
Using formatter spring, you bring
someday you'll
you see
have
Python is
it
case sensitive. So
your
you bring small f,
way.
then the quotation marks here.
Maybe
Yeah, so if I want to print
someday it'll all
the
work
first name,
out.
this is a
Until
spring. If I want to print
then,
this
nope,
first name,
a nope,
then I'll
a
bring the
nope,
curly bracket. So in
a
between
nope,
this curly bracket,
definitely nope,
I'll type
a nope,
first name.
nope, a nope.
First name.
Probably never, ever, 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 ever
I'll not
gonna
bring any plus sign.
happen.
Then
Oh
I want to print this
no,
using the format spring. You see, format springs is simple. Then
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
you
I don't
bring
think
the
so.
curly bracket again. So I want to
No, no,
print a
no,
variable.
no.
I want
It's
to print
never,
this last name
ever,
variable
ever,
here.
ever,
So
ever,
in between the
ever
curly brackets,
gonna
I'll type the
happen.
last name.
I don't think so. No,
Then
no,
I'll bring
no,
my
no.
square bracket, like
I don't think
what you see. I'll
so.
bring the square bracket
No,
with
no,
what you
no,
see here.
no. It's
So
never,
this and
ever, 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 ever
this.
gonna
Then I'll type
happen.
this learning
I don't think so.
Python.
No, 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 no.
How simple it is. Then I'll bring this on it now.
Maybe someday you'll have it
Sorry,
your
I forgot
way.
one last statement.
Maybe
I had to bring this message here.
someday it'll
So
all work
I've now
out.
printed this. So print this.
Until
So this
then, nope, a
print
nope,
here will
a
make
nope,
me print
a
this.
nope, definitely
What I
nope,
what I typed
a
here.
nope,
Okay, so
nope,
print.
a nope.
I ran it on a terminal
Probably
and look
never,
the
ever,
same thing.
ever, ever,
This and this. You
ever,
see,
ever
this
gonna
one here is
happen.
complicated.
Oh
This one here is
no,
complicated than using than using this one here.
I don't
So
think
so
so.
it is best to use format
No, no,
springs
no, no.
in these situations when
I
you are
don't think
coding.
so.
Okay, hope you
No, no,
guys
no,
understood
no.
it. If
It's
you have any
never,
issue,
ever,
put it in the
ever,
comment
ever,
section
ever,
and let's go
ever
to the next
gonna
tutorials.
happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I
Okay
don't
guys,
think
so in this
so.
Python
No,
tutorials,
no, no,
we'll be
no.
learning some
It's
code things you
never,
can do with
ever,
springs.
ever, ever,
Okay,
ever, ever
so you see
gonna
this Bible
happen.
course here. It has the
I don't
spring
think so.
introduction to
No, no,
Python.
no, no.
So it gives you
Maybe
a function to use to know the
someday
number of characters,
you'll
number
have
of
it
characters in this
your
variable course.
way.
So we
Maybe
start with our function.
someday
Then
it'll
this a new
work
built-in
out.
function, length
Until then, no, I know, I know,
course.
I know,
So
definitely no, I
this
know,
length here will help
no,
us to
I
calculate
know.
the number of
Probably
characters
never, ever, ever,
in
ever,
this
ever,
variable,
ever gonna
which number of characters
happen.
are
Oh
this one.
no.
Okay, so I'll run this on the terminal. As you can see, there are
I don't think
22
so.
characters
No,
in
no,
this
no, no.
course.
I
22
don't think
characters in this
so.
course. This
No,
length,
no,
this
no,
length
no.
here,
It's
this length,
never,
all
ever, ever,
here.
ever, ever,
It's
ever
a
gonna
general
happen.
built-in function. You see, whenever maybe you are filling something online,
I
they
don't
will
think
tell you this is the
so.
number of
No, no,
characters you
no,
have to
no.
use, this limit.
I
So
don't
the
think
maximum and the
so.
minimum.
No,
This
no, no,
function is
no.
what they
It's
use to do it.
never,
Okay.
ever,
This
ever,
is not only
ever,
limited to
ever,
springs, it is
ever
general.
gonna
But there are some other
happen.
spring methods,
I
as
don't
in
think
maybe
so.
find,
No, no,
replace,
no, no.
lowercase. So okay, let's do that. Let's do those ones right now.
Maybe
So
someday
with the print function,
you'll have it
course.
your
Okay.
way.
So course, I'll bring
Maybe
this dot here. See, these are
someday it'll all
the
work
spring
out.
method. See, all of these
Until
things.
then, no, I
These are
know,
the spring. See,
I
these
know,
are the spring
I
method.
know, definitely
There,
no,
there is the short
I
form for
know,
spring
no,
using characters.
I
Okay.
know.
So
Probably never, ever,
these are the
ever,
spring method.
ever,
Okay. So
ever, ever
let's do some of
gonna
them. Let's say I want to
happen.
print the
Oh
case of this. I want to
no.
print the uppercase. So then I'll bring the function printing course.
I don't think
And this
so.
will make it
No,
possible.
no,
So I'll do
no,
this
no.
upper. Dot
I
upper
don't think
here
so.
will then make this dot
No,
upper
no,
here
no, no.
will then
It's
make me
never,
print
ever,
the
ever,
case
ever,
of this
ever, ever
function
gonna
here.
happen.
Will make me print the uppercase of this in Python. So
I don't think
run,
so.
and you
No,
see
no,
the
no,
uppercase.
no.
Introduction to Python.
I don't think
I want to print
so.
the lowercase
No, no, no,
of
no. It's
this.
never, ever,
I want to
ever,
print the
ever,
lowercase of this.
ever,
Lower.
ever gonna
I will use lower.
happen. I don't think so.
Okay. I will use
No, no,
lower.
no, no.
And
Maybe
I'll print the. This will make me print the lowercase
someday
of this.
you'll
Let's run this on the
have it
terminal.
your
You see the lowercase of this.
way.
But there's something you have to put
Maybe
in mind is that what you have to put in your mind is that
someday
when you
it'll
use this
all
function, it
work
does not
out.
change this.
Until then, no,
This
I know,
introduction to
I
Python
know,
here
I
hasn't been
know,
changed.
definitely
So
no,
you want to show
I
another
know,
form of this one
no,
as
I
lowercase.
know. Probably
So
never,
when I
ever,
print
ever, 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 ever gonna
when I print this
happen.
course here,
Oh
it hasn't, remember, it hasn't
no.
been changed. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake here.
I don't think so. No, no,
You
no,
see, it hasn't been
no.
changed. So
I don't think so.
this is
No, no,
the first
no,
one.
no.
This
It's
is
never, ever,
the lower
ever,
case of this
ever,
one is
ever,
what is
ever
here. So remember, it
gonna
hasn't been changed.
happen.
You guys will understand later when I take you through this course in
I
the
don't
future.
think
You
so.
understand what I mean, but it has not been
No, no,
changed.
no, no.
So another thing you
I
can
don't
do
think
with Spring is
so.
maybe replace.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no. It's never,
See, I want
ever,
to
ever,
replace
ever, ever, ever
this
gonna
introduction here
happen.
with maybe another word. I want to
I
replace
don't
two
think
here with another
so.
word. I want to replace Python here
No,
with
no,
another word.
no, no.
This I want to replace this. I want to replace this
Maybe
Python word. I want to replace it to
someday
HTML.
you'll
Okay.
have it
So then I will bring
your
replace instead of the lower.
way.
I'll bring the course dot
Maybe
replace.
someday
Then
it'll
the
all work
old one. The
out.
old one is Python. Remember,
Until then,
Python
no,
is case sensitive.
I know,
Okay. So I
I
will start
know,
with a capital
I
P
know, definitely no,
in this
I
small
know,
y t o
no,
a
I
comma.
know.
I have
Probably
to bring
never, ever, 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 ever
question marks.
gonna
Okay, remember with
happen.
springs your
Oh
question marks. Then
no.
I'll bring comma. The new one I want, so the newest I want to do is HTML. So HTML. This is the
I
new
don't
one.
think so. No,
Okay.
no, no, no.
This is the
I don't
oh,
think so.
I didn't bring the
No, 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 no. It's never, ever, ever,
okay.
ever,
You
ever,
see, using
ever
PyCharm,
gonna
PyCharm also already
happen.
indicated this is the old one,
I
Python,
don't
and now I
think
want to
so.
change it to new one TMO. Okay, when I run it on the terminal, introduction to HTML instead of Python, I've changed it. Okay, see, I want to maybe replace this capital I here, small I. I want to replace the small. Then I'll come in, I'll do it capital I, and then I'll come here and I'll do it a small I. So you see now it is lowercase. Okay, let's do another one. This one is find. Okay, I want to find one course dot find.
Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
Course find.
No.
Okay, so for this course dot find, this will help me find the index of the cortex here. So please, I want to find the index of the capital I. Now course dot find, run it on the terminal. The index of capital I is 0. You remember, index starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. Python is case sensitive. You see this capital P here. You see, I want to find this capital P here. Now run it on the terminal. This capital, sorry, this capital P is what is 16. This is the length of the characters, this one. And this capital P here is what 16. The index of it is 16. Okay, have it from 0, 1 to 3. But if I make it a small p, see, let's see what a small p will do. Make it a small p. It's -1. Remember, Python is case sensitive, so we don't have small p in this character. So that is why it printed on the terminal -1. Hope you guys really understand what we are doing here. Okay, so maybe let's say I want to find the index of this Python, of the full word Python here. Index of this, I run it on the terminal. It is 16 because this character Python starts from index 16. Let's say I want to know where this 2 starts from, the index it starts from. So to remember, it's lowercase. Python is case sensitive. The all of the 2 is the lowercase, so 2 and starts from the 2. Index 18. Index 18. Okay. So let's do the last one, which is we've done replace, we've done length, the lower, we've done replace, length, lower, upper, find. Now let's do the in. This in function, this one here is a Boolean function. It will return the value true or false. No Python in Boolean, like yes or no. In Python it is true or false. So let's say I'm asking, I want to ask whether introduction is in course. So introduction, remember, you have to bring quotation marks. Remember, it's a string. Okay, so introduction in course. Introduction in course. Then I'll print introduction, then I'll print it. Okay, I'll print this introduction in course here. So see what will happen. This is what will show on the terminal. True. Take true. This is a Boolean. This is a Boolean. So it is asking whether introduction is in course. This introduction is in this course. Okay. Let me do this lower case I. What do you think will happen? You just pause the video and answer it, and let's see what will happen. I do this introduction with lower case I. Okay. It is false. You know why it is false? It is false because Python is case sensitive. This introduction here is different from this introduction here because this has case I. This has a lowercase I. Okay. So let's do another example. If I want to print Python in course, because it's written true because Python is in course. Hope you guys really understand what you are doing here. If you have any issue, just put it in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share it to your friends also to learn Python programming. Python is a very powerful and simple language to use. If there are any issues, don't forget to put it in the comment section. And remember, I'll make sure I go through all your issues and fix all those problems for you. We are here to help each other. Thank you. Okay guys, so in this Python tutorials we'll be doing the arithmetic operations. You see, the arithmetic operations have addition, multiplication, subtraction, division. Yeah, they are the basic mathematical operators. Okay, so we're doing how to do it in Python. So you see, I want to print 5. I want to add 5 to 4. So 5 plus 4 and running from the now you see this is 9. So this is the addition sign. So the same addition. Let's just do another example. Let's I want to add 10 to 4. So 10 plus 4 give me 14. Okay, let's say I want to subtract 4 from 10. Okay, so this is 10 minus 4. Let's try another one. I want to do it 5. Okay. This I want to multiply. I want to multiply 10 and 5. So I'll bring this. This is the multiplication sign. If you want to multiply it, is this. Okay, this is the multiplication sign. This is 10 times 5. This is what 50. Okay. Let's do another one. Let's make it 20 here. 20 times 5. This will be 100. Okay. Let's do the division sign. Division. I want to divide this. Okay. So divided. What? Me. 50 divided by 5 is what? 4. So you see, it's returning the value 4.0 instead of maybe returning only 4. You know why? Because when I use this sign here, it's return the float instead of an integer. Remember, we have float. Float is like this. Float is maybe 4.2, and this here, this figure here is a float. And an integer is just maybe 1 or maybe 2 or maybe 3. Integers, they don't have decimal. The integer doesn't have decimal, but the float they have decimal. So the float have decimal. So let's say I want to bring them integer instead of a float. Instead of, then I'll use 2. So this is the division. So I use 2 division signs to return integer. 4. I'll use 1 division sign to return a float. Remember, let's say I'm dividing by 3. The 20 by 3. You see, it's return 6, but I only had 1 sign here. See, this one returned float. Let's do how to raise to the power. Okay, so Python will read this as you want to print 20 raised to the power 3. Sign here. You see, we have 2 multiplication signs. Python sees this as I want to raise this 20 to the power 3, so to be 20 times 20 times 20. You guys already know this. And I'll run it on the thing now. See, 20 times 20, which gave me the figure 8,000. Here's another one. Be 10 raised to the power 3. 10 times is 1,000. Since I want to division, I want to and the remainder. The remainder of 3, if you divide, there is this to give you a reminder. So the remainder of this is 1. Let's try another one. B. See, this one tells no reminder, so to return the value 0. You have another one. Another one is the augmented assignment operator. How to do the augmented assignment operator? Okay. See, have the variable x, putting the value 3, putting the value 2, rather. And then I want to increase this thing by 3. So x is equal to x plus.
I don't think so. No, no,
Sorry.
no, no. I don't
Is equal
think
to
so.
x plus
No,
3.
no, no, no. It's never, ever,
Then bring the
ever,
x. X is
ever,
equal to
ever,
x.
ever gonna happen.
Oh, I'm making mistakes here.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
This is equal to
I
x
don't
plus
think
3. Then I'll print.
so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever,
I'll
ever,
print
ever,
x.
ever, ever gonna happen.
You see, it is 18.
I don't
So
think so.
I put in
No, no,
the.
no,
I have
no.
the variable x and I put the value 2.
Maybe
Then another variable x. And that one I
someday
made it
you'll
in
have it
here plus 3.
your
So using the
way.
augmented assignment operator,
Maybe
compared to this one, this is a long
someday
statement, a
it'll
long
all work
expression. So
out.
using the augmented
Until
assignment
then,
operator,
nope, and nope, and
I'll
nope,
just bring
and nope,
x
definitely nope,
plus
and nope, nope,
and
and nope.
equal to
Probably never, ever,
3.
ever, ever, ever
Simple. So
gonna
comparing this one to
happen.
this one, comparing
Oh
this
no.
to this, you will notice that this one is much simpler than this one. So this is the
I
augmented
don't think
assignment
so.
operator. It will return
No,
the
no, no,
same value
no.
here. It also
I
returns
don't think
18.
so.
Yes, 18. So let me run
No,
this
no,
one.
no, no. It's
It
never,
also returns
ever,
the same
ever,
18.
ever, ever,
So
ever
you can use
gonna
it for,
happen.
say I want to subtract 3 from 10. So this
I
is
don't
the
think so.
subtraction.
No, no,
Let's say I want
no,
to
no. I
multiply
don't think
10 and
so.
3.
No, 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 no. It's never,
Let's say I
ever,
want to
ever,
maybe
ever,
divide
ever, ever
10 and 3.
gonna
I'll bring the division sign.
happen.
You can use all of these for the augmented assignment.
I
Let's
don't
say I want
think
to
so.
return integer
No, no,
instead of a
no,
float.
no.
So
Maybe
I want to return an integer
someday
instead of a float.
you'll have
Let's say
it
maybe I want to
your
raise 10 to the
way.
power 3 here.
Maybe someday
You see, 1000.
it'll all
See
work
how simple. I hope
out.
you actually understand what you are doing.
Until
So don't
then,
hope
nope,
you understand what
a
you are doing
nope,
here. Don't forget to
a nope,
subscribe,
a
like,
nope,
comment in the
definitely
comment
nope,
section. Maybe
a
if you
nope,
have an issue with this,
nope,
if you have a
a
problem,
nope.
we'll sort it out for
Probably
you. I
never,
have time for
ever,
all your
ever,
issues. Don't
ever,
worry, I have time for all your
ever,
issues.
ever
Remember
gonna
to subscribe and share it to your
happen.
family and friends to also
Oh
learn Python. Let's go to the next
no.
tutorials.
I don't think so.
Okay guys, so in this
No, no,
Python
no, no.
tutorials,
I don't think
we'll be
so.
doing the
No, 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 no.
we're
It's
doing the
never,
arithmetic
ever,
operations. You
ever,
see, the
ever,
arithmetic
ever,
operations, you have
ever gonna
addition,
happen.
multiplication, subtraction, division. Yeah,
I don't
they
think
are
so.
the math, the
No,
basic
no, no,
mathematical operators.
no.
Okay, so
I don't think
we're doing how to do
so.
it in Python. So you
No,
see, I
no,
want to
no, no. It's never,
print
ever, 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 ever,
5. I want
ever
to add 5
gonna
to 4. Okay, so
happen.
I'll put 5 plus 4
I don't think
and
so.
run it on the. Now you see,
No, no, no,
this is
no.
9. So this is the addition.
Maybe
The addition sign is the
someday
same thing. Addition. Let's do
you'll
another
have
example. Let's I
it
want to add 10 to
your
4. So 10
way.
plus 4 give me
Maybe
14. Okay, let's say I
someday
want to subtract 4 from
it'll
10.
all work
Okay,
out.
so this is 10
Until
minus 4.
then, nope, and nope,
This is
and
6.
nope,
Let's try another one.
and nope,
So I want
definitely nope,
to do it 5.
and nope,
Okay.
nope, and nope. Probably never,
Okay.
ever,
Let's say I
ever,
want to
ever,
multiply.
ever,
I
ever
want to
gonna
multiply 10 and 5.
happen.
So
Oh
I'll bring this. This is the multiplication
no.
sign. If you want to multiply it, is this. Okay, this is the multiplication sign in Python. This is 10
I don't think
times
so.
5.
No, no,
This is
no,
what,
no.
50.
I don't think
Let's
so.
do another one.
No, 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 no. It's never, ever, ever,
Let's
ever,
make it 20
ever,
here.
ever
20
gonna
times 5.
happen.
This will give me 100. Okay.
I don't think
Let's do
so.
the division sign.
No, no,
Division.
no,
I want to
no.
divide.
I don't think
So
so.
they divided.
No, 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 no. It's never,
So give
ever,
me
ever, ever,
50 divided
ever,
by 5
ever
is what?
gonna
4.0. You see, it
happen.
return the value 4.0
I
instead of
don't
maybe
think
returning
so.
only 4.
No,
You know
no,
why?
no,
Because
no.
when I use this
Maybe
sign here, it will return the float instead of
someday
an integer. Remember, we
you'll
have float.
have it
Float is
your
float is like this.
way.
Float is maybe
Maybe
4.2,
someday
and an int this here, this figure
it'll
here is a
all
float,
work out.
and an integer is just maybe
Until
1
then,
or
nope,
maybe 2 or
I
maybe
know,
3. The integers,
I
they don't
know,
have
I know,
decimal point.
definitely no,
The integer
I
doesn't
know,
have decimal,
no,
but the float
I
they have
know.
the decimal. So
Probably never,
the
ever,
float have
ever,
decimal. So
ever,
let's say I want
ever
to
gonna happen.
bring the
Oh
integer instead of a
no.
float. Instead of, then I'll use these two. So these two. So
I
this is
don't
the
think
so I use
so.
two division signs
No, no,
to
no,
return
no.
integer.
I don't think so.
For
No, no,
I'll use
no,
one
no.
division
It's
sign to
never,
return a
ever,
float.
ever,
Remember.
ever,
So let's
ever,
say I'm
ever
dividing
gonna happen.
it by 3. The 20 by 3, you see,
I don't think so.
it
No, no,
returns 6.
no, no.
But I only
I
had
don't think so.
one opposite
No,
sign
no,
here.
no, no. It's
See,
never,
this
ever,
one
ever,
returned
ever, ever,
float.
ever gonna
Let's do how to raise to the
happen.
power. Okay, so
I don't think so. No, no, no,
so
no.
this one will read this as you want 20 and
Maybe
sorry, 20 raised
someday
to the power 3
you'll have it
sign here.
your
You see, we have two
way.
multiplication signs. Python
Maybe
sees this as I want to raise this 20 to the power 3,
someday
so to be
it'll
20 times
all
20
work
times 20.
out.
You guys already know this.
Until
And I
then,
run
nope.
it on the thing now.
I know,
See, 20
I
times
know,
20 times 20,
I
which
know.
gave me the figure
Definitely no,
8,000.
I know, nope,
Let's do another one.
I know.
Maybe 10
Probably never,
raised to the
ever,
power
ever, ever,
3.
ever, ever gonna
10 times 3 is
happen.
1,000. Let's say I
Oh
want to division. I want
no.
to return the remainder. The remainder of 3.
I don't think
If you
so.
divide, there is this give you a
No, no,
remainder. So the
no,
remainder of
no.
this is 1.
I don't think so.
Let's try another one.
No, no,
Maybe
no, no. It's
10. See, this
never,
one has no
ever,
reminder, so
ever,
to return
ever,
the value is
ever,
0.
ever gonna
We have
happen.
another one. Another one is the augmented assignment operator.
I don't think
How to
so.
do the augmented assignment
No, no,
operator.
no,
Okay.
no.
See, have the
I don't
variable
think
x,
so.
putting the value
No, no,
3,
no, no. It's never,
putting
ever,
the value 2,
ever, ever,
rather.
ever,
And
ever
then I want to
gonna
increase this thing by
happen.
3. So
I don't think so.
is equal to
No, no, no,
x
no.
plus,
Maybe someday
sorry,
you'll
is
have
equal
it
to x plus
your
3.
way.
Didn't bring
Maybe
the x is equal to x.
someday
Oh,
it'll
I'm making
all work
mistakes here.
out. Until then, nope, I know, I know,
This
I
is equal
know,
to x plus 3. Then
definitely
I'll
no,
print,
I know, no, I know.
I'll
Probably
print x.
never, ever, 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 ever gonna
You hit 18.
happen.
So
Oh
by putting the,
no.
I have the variable x and I put the value 10 and another variable x, and that one
I don't
I
think
made it
so.
in here
No, no,
as
no,
3.
no.
So in
I
using the
don't think
augmented
so.
assignment operator
No, no,
compared
no,
to this one,
no.
this is
It's
a
never,
long
ever,
statement here,
ever, ever,
a long
ever,
expression.
ever
So
gonna
in using the
happen.
augmented assignment operator,
I don't
I
think
will just
so.
bring x
No, 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 no.
plus
I don't think
and
so.
equal to
No, 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 no. It's
3.
never, ever, ever, ever,
Simple. See,
ever, ever
comparing this one
gonna
to this one,
happen.
comparing this to
I don't
this,
think
you
so.
will notice that this one is
No, no,
much
no,
simpler
no.
than this one. So this is the augmented
Maybe
assignment operator. See, it will return the same value
someday
here. It
you'll
also return
have it
10. Just check it.
your
Let me run this one.
way.
You see, it also return the
Maybe
same 10.
someday
So I use it for, say I
it'll
want to subtract
all
3
work
from 10.
out.
So this is
Until
the
then, nope,
subtraction.
a nope,
This here I want
a
to
nope, a nope,
multiply
definitely nope,
10 and 3.
a nope, nope, a nope.
This here I want to
Probably
maybe
never,
divide
ever, ever,
10 and
ever,
3. I'll bring the
ever,
division
ever
sign. You can
gonna
use all of these for the augment
happen.
instrument. This I want to make
Oh
return integer instead
no,
of a float. So I want to return an integer instead of a float.
I don't think so.
Let's say
No,
maybe
no,
I want
no,
to
no.
raise
I
10 to
don't
the
think
power
so.
3 here.
No, 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 no. It's never,
Mhm.
ever, ever,
1000.
ever, ever,
See how
ever
simple. I hope you
gonna
guys really understand
happen.
what you are doing. So don't hope you understand what we are doing here. Don't forget to
I don't think
subscribe,
so.
like, comment in the
No, no,
comment
no,
section. Maybe
no.
if you have an issue
I
with
don't
this,
think
if you have a problem,
so.
we'll sort it
No,
out
no,
for you.
no,
I have
no.
time for
It's
all your
never,
issues. Don't worry,
ever,
I have time for
ever,
all your issues.
ever,
And
ever,
remember to subscribe
ever
and share it to
gonna
your family and friends to
happen.
also learn Python. Let's go to the next
I
tutorials.
don't think so.
In
No, no,
tutorials,
no,
we'll
no.
be doing operator precedence.
Maybe someday
Operator precedence. And this operator precedence
you'll have
just
it
about it. Let me give you a
your
scenario where you have to
way.
calculate maybe
Maybe
addition, subtraction, multiplication
someday
all together.
it'll
So
all work
the
out.
operator precedence is all about that.
Until
How
then, nope,
Python
a nope,
does with such
a
things.
nope,
How if there
a
is
nope, definitely nope,
multiplication, addition,
a
subtraction,
nope,
how Python
nope,
will do
a nope.
these
Probably never,
calculations
ever,
together.
ever,
Okay,
ever,
let me give you a
ever,
scenario like
ever
this.
gonna happen.
Say there is
Oh
22
no,
times 4 plus 2 divided by 1.
I don't think
So
so.
this thing here
No, 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 no.
is how
I don't
this
think
thing here
so. No, 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 no. It's never,
do
ever, ever,
with this
ever,
thing here.
ever, ever
So this is
gonna
the bracket,
happen.
maybe parenthesis first, and
I don't think
off
so.
and be off
No, 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 no.
or
I don't think
exponential.
so. No, no,
So
no, no. It's never,
exponential,
ever,
maybe
ever,
off for
ever, ever,
exponential.
ever gonna
You come to division,
happen.
multiplication,
I don't think
addition,
so. No, no,
subtraction.
no, no.
So if you guys know this, we call this board
Maybe
mass.
someday
Let me do it here for you guys. You call this
you'll have it your
board
way.
mass.
Maybe
So the bracket off or
someday
maybe exponential,
it'll all work
addition,
out.
multiplication,
Until
addition,
then, nope,
subtraction. We call this
a
board
nope,
mass. Okay.
a nope,
So all of this
a nope,
board mass
definitely
here.
nope, a nope,
How
nope, a nope. Probably
split
never,
this
ever,
figure?
ever,
Okay.
ever,
We
ever,
have
ever gonna
multiplication,
happen.
addition, division.
Oh
So we're going to use
no.
this board mass here to calculate this. Okay, so let me show you how it does. So
I don't
we
think
first
so.
start with the bracket
No,
or
no, no,
apprentices
no.
of a
I
exponential,
don't think
division,
so.
multiplication, addition, and
No, no,
subtraction.
no, no. It's
So
never,
with
ever,
these figures
ever,
here,
ever, ever,
2
ever
times 4
gonna
plus 2
happen.
divided by 1. So
I don't
Python will
think
start.
so.
Okay.
No, no, no,
So
no.
each of these
I don't think
operators
so.
here
No, no, no,
begins
no.
here.
It's never, ever, ever,
You can see
ever,
division
ever, ever
here. You
gonna
can see this division here.
happen.
So then 4
I
to
don't think
divide
so.
2 divided by
No, no,
1.
no,
Divided
no.
by 1, the answer is 2. Then
Maybe
come to this multiplication here.
someday you'll have it
2
your
times 4 is 8.
way.
We have 2 here. 2
Maybe
divided by 1, 8 times 4 is 8. Then
someday
it will come and add
it'll
it
all work
together
out.
like this.
Until
The
then,
addition
nope,
here.
a
So
nope,
2
a nope,
times
a
4, which
nope,
is 8,
definitely nope,
plus
a nope, nope,
divided by
a
1, which
nope.
is
Probably
2.
never,
So
ever, ever,
8 plus
ever,
2, which will
ever,
give us
ever
10.
gonna
Let's check the
happen.
answer here.
Oh
Let's check the answer here.
no.
Run it on the terminal. D is 10.
I don't think so.
Answer is 10.
No, 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 no.
Because of this.
I don't think so.
So if I
No, no,
use
no,
2
no. It's never,
division
ever,
sign, it
ever,
should have
ever,
an
ever,
integer, but
ever gonna
here,
happen.
this here is a float. Okay,
I don't think
listen.
so. No, no, no,
Details with
no.
an integer.
I
Let me
don't think
I just want
so.
to
No, no,
understand this
no,
very well.
no. It's
Okay.
never,
Let's
ever,
let's
ever,
do
ever,
another
ever,
example here.
ever gonna
Sorry,
happen. I don't think
maybe
so.
2.
No, 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 no.
Let me do let me do 2,
Maybe
maybe
someday
plus
you'll
2
have it your
times
way.
8.
Maybe
This
someday
exponent
it'll all work
2.
out.
Okay. So
Until then,
we
nope,
use this board
a
mass
nope,
here.
a nope,
So we use
a
this board
nope,
mass here.
definitely nope,
Okay.
a nope,
So what more income?
nope,
Okay.
a nope. Probably
There's
never,
exponent
ever,
here.
ever, ever,
This
ever,
exponent.
ever gonna
So raised to
happen.
the power 2. 8
Oh
times 8 itself, which is
no.
64. Then it will come to this. There's no division, but there is multiplication. 64
I don't
times
think
60,
so.
which the answer
No, no, no,
64
no.
times 60.
I
The
don't
answer
think
is what?
so.
640.
No, 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 no. It's
640.
never, ever,
Then
ever,
what will then come to
ever,
add it
ever,
to here?
ever gonna
Then
happen.
you get 642.
I
Let's
don't think
check the answer.
so. No, no, no,
Let's
no.
check the answer for this one.
I
Let's
don't
check the
think
answer.
so. No, no, no,
You
no.
see, the
It's
answer is
never, ever, ever, ever,
642.
ever, ever
Let
gonna
me do another one with the bracket
happen.
first, and let's see how it works.
I don't think so.
You see
No, no,
this
no,
bracket here.
no.
So let me
Maybe
come
someday
here. You see,
you'll
of
have
these
it
apprentices here,
your
this apprentice
way.
here, this and this.
Maybe
I don't know. This has this one.
someday
This in this apprentices,
it'll
it has
all work
priority
out.
over the ones here.
Until then,
Okay,
nope, a nope,
priority over the. It has
a nope,
priority over
a nope,
these
definitely nope,
ones here.
a nope,
So first one will
nope,
start with this
a
one.
nope.
See what is your
Probably
bracket first.
never,
So
ever,
this
ever,
one
ever,
plus which is
ever,
8.
ever
Before it comes
gonna
to this exponential here,
happen.
64.
Oh
Then it will be 8 times
no.
64. Okay. So 8 times 64. Just
I don't
what will be
think
that will be
so.
the answer.
No, 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 no.
What will be
I
the
don't think
answer if you print it
so.
on the terminal?
No, 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 no. It's
So
never, ever,
it's
ever, ever, ever,
786. That
ever
is
gonna happen.
64. Okay. So this is the operator precedent. So
I
the with
don't
operator
think
precedent,
so. No, no,
the with
no,
operator
no.
precedent,
I don't think so.
it starts with
No, no,
brackets or
no, no.
apprentices
It's
first,
never,
then the
ever,
off or
ever, ever,
exponential. Then we
ever,
come to
ever
this
gonna
division sign. We come
happen.
to the division. Before it comes to the
I don't think
multiplication,
so.
before it comes to
No,
addition,
no, no,
and then
no.
to do the subtraction. I hope you guys
Maybe
really understand what we are
someday
doing here. If you don't understand, just put it in the
you'll
comment section.
have it
All the issues, and don't
your
forget to
way.
subscribe and like
Maybe
and share it to your families and friends to also learn Python.
someday
Let's go to the
it'll
next
all work
tutorials.
out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope,
Okay guys, so in this
nope,
first
a
tutorial, we'll
nope.
be doing
Probably
math
never,
functions.
ever,
The math
ever,
functions are
ever,
some cool
ever,
functions
ever
you can
gonna
do with numbers. Okay,
happen.
let's do
Oh
one for instance. Let's say
no.
I set this x to maybe 3.7.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
I want to find
No, no, no,
and
no.
I want to
I
round
don't think
this x.
so.
So then
No, no,
I'll
no,
round.
no. It's never, ever, ever, ever,
This is how to
ever,
do it. This is
ever
one of the
gonna
math functions round.
happen.
I'll round x and I'll print it.
I don't think
I'll print
so.
this round here.
No, 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 no. I don't think
Then
so.
print on the terminal.
No, no,
So
no,
to give
no.
us
It's never, ever,
4.
ever,
When you run
ever,
this
ever, ever
0.7, the
gonna
answer is 4. These
happen.
are the one of the math functions
I don't
in
think
Python.
so.
So another one that
No,
is
no, no,
absolute.
no.
Absolute with positive number of
Maybe
every number.
someday
Let me change this x. The
you'll
value here, let me
have
do it
it your
83.7. Okay.
way.
Let's find the absolute of
Maybe
x. You can find the
someday
absolute. We use the short form of absolute,
it'll
which is
all work
BS.
out.
So this
Until then, nope,
is the short form
a
of
nope,
absolute. This is what
a
we use to
nope,
find the
a
absolute.
nope,
Make sure we
definitely
find the
nope,
positive
a
number.
nope, nope, Nope. Probably
Also,
never,
the positive
ever,
number of
ever,
3.7.
ever,
Let me
ever,
change
ever
this and make
gonna
it
happen.
positive s. What do you think will be the
Oh
answer? The answer will still be
no.
3.7 because remember it will take the positive number. It
I
will
don't
take the
think
positive
so.
number.
No,
In,
no, no,
in math functions, we
no.
have
I don't think
let me do all of
so.
this.
No,
In
no,
math
no,
functions, we have
no. It's
another one
never,
called
ever,
modulo.
ever, ever,
In
ever,
Python, we have
ever
modulo. You
gonna
see,
happen.
modulos are we have they are
I don't
reusable
think
codes in
so.
Python, reusable codes.
No, no,
We have
no,
one of them
no.
which is math
I don't think
modulo. In the math modulo,
so.
it's made up of
No,
reusable
no,
math
no,
functions
no. It's
you can
never,
use. Whenever
ever,
maybe you are
ever,
dealing with
ever,
complex
ever
math functions, you
gonna
can use this math
happen.
modulo. You see, let me give you a scenario here.
I don't think
Maybe you go to
so.
a
No,
store.
no,
We
no,
have where
no.
maybe they store their meat, where maybe they store
Maybe
their eggs, where they store milk, where
someday
they store biscuits.
you'll have
Yeah.
it
So in Python, we have
your
these are the modules
way.
where each sections are also
Maybe
stored. So one of them is the math module.
someday
And
it'll
to let me
all
show you how
work
you can use
out.
this math modules in your
Until
code.
then,
So you
nope,
first type
a nope,
import,
a nope,
type import
a
math,
nope, definitely nope,
and then you come
a
in.
nope, nope,
They are in
a nope.
lowercase. Remember
Probably
lowercase.
never,
Import
ever,
math.
ever,
Then you come
ever,
in your the
ever,
math
ever
dot.
gonna
So this math dot,
happen.
all these
Oh
here are the math
no.
modules. All of these here, they are the math modules. Some of the math functions in the math modules.
I
So
don't think
let's choose
so.
ceiling here.
No, no, no,
Let's do one
no.
of them, ceiling.
I don't think so. No,
So
no,
let me
no,
find a ceiling
no.
of
It's never, ever,
4.9.
ever, ever,
Let me
ever,
print this
ever
cell
gonna
here.
happen. I don't think so.
Okay, so if
No,
I
no,
print
no,
this,
no.
that's what will be 5.
I don't think so.
The ceiling of
No, no,
4.9 is
no,
5.
no. It's never,
This
ever, ever,
this was the code
ever,
ceiling.
ever, ever
So let's do
gonna
another one which is floor.
happen. I don't think so.
The math functions
No,
are
no,
many,
no,
okay.
no.
Are many, but let's just do two of them.
Maybe
Floor.
someday you'll
Because of time,
have
we're only
it
doing two of them
your
today. Floor of
way. Maybe
4.94. And let me show you
someday
how you
it'll
understand
all
all of
work
these math
out.
functions so that you can use them in the
Until then,
future.
nope,
Okay,
a
you go
nope,
to Google.
a nope, a nope, definitely nope,
These
a nope,
Python tutorials,
nope,
you'll be learning
a
how to
nope.
do the if
Probably
statement in
never,
Python.
ever,
How
ever,
we are going to
ever,
do
ever,
the if
ever
statement in
gonna
Python. So
happen.
in the if statement
Oh
in Python, we'll be setting some variable
no.
names and we'll be giving the values true or false using the boolean values. And then
I don't
we'll be
think
using the if
so.
statement
No, no, no,
to
no.
tell that
I don't
if
think
this condition is
so.
true, this should
No,
happen.
no,
If this
no,
condition is
no.
not
It's
true, this
never,
should happen.
ever,
So let's
ever,
do the
ever,
practical part for you
ever,
guys to really
ever
understand
gonna
what we are
happen.
doing here. So let's say you are in a class. I'm
I don't
setting
think so.
80.
No, no, no,
Remember in the
no.
variable names,
I don't
remember with
think
the variable names in
so.
Python,
No,
you
no,
have
no,
you don't
no.
have to
It's
use space, you
never,
use
ever,
underscore to
ever,
separate them.
ever,
Let's say the
ever,
person had
ever
80
gonna
and
happen.
above.
I don't think
I'm
so.
setting it to
No, 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 no.
and
Maybe
let me start with the if statement. So if
someday
80,
you'll have
you
it
see, Shamusa
your
has already bring it for me, so
way.
I'm pressing the tab to complete
Maybe
it. So if this
someday
80 and above,
it'll
this
all
statement
work
is done
out.
as if this condition
Until
here is
then, nope,
true.
a nope,
If
a
means
nope, a nope,
condition here is
definitely
true.
nope,
If means that the
nope,
condition here is true.
nope,
Then
a nope.
then,
Probably never, ever, ever,
then I'm saying
ever,
that
ever,
you should
ever
for
gonna
the user or the person
happen.
you had
Oh no.
an excellent mark.
I don't think so.
Now I'm also going to tell the
No, no,
person
no, no. I don't think so.
keep
No, no,
the
no,
good
no. It's never, ever,
work up.
ever, ever, ever,
If
ever gonna
80 and above
happen.
is true, then we are telling the user
I don't think
you had an
so.
excellent mark.
No, no,
Keep the good
no,
work up.
no.
These are the
I
basis
don't
for
think
using
so.
the if
No, no,
statements in
no,
Python.
no.
In
It's
Python.
never,
And also
ever,
remember,
ever, ever,
doesn't
ever,
necessarily mean that
ever
they are going to use
gonna
print. You
happen.
can also use We can also be calculating values if this condition is true. But this is just the basis for you guys to understand how the if statement works in Python. Let me run this for you guys to see. See, when I ran it, you had an excellent mark. Good wake up. It's because this statement is true. This statement is true here. We are telling the user you had an excellent mark. Keep the good wake up. You cannot think that the moment end this statement and I press enter, Python automatically indents it for me. It's right here. The cursor is here, not here. Remember, the cursor is here, not here. The reason is that all the statements I type here will happen if it is true. All those here will happen if it is true, but it will not happen if it is false. You see, let me show another one here. This one, I'm starting it here. So print. You failed. Okay, and let me change it to false. You see, it's ignored this. It's ignored this, and now that you failed. So this means that a person didn't get 80 above. It means the person failed. But if I make this statement true, everything here, it's printed everything here. Remember, everything here is under the if condition. If means above actually happened, so it should print here. But when this is false, it will ignore this and print this here because of where it is. Okay, that's how it works in Python. But also remember, if the person had 80 and above, then how did the person feel? So it means there is something wrong with our code. If the person had 80 above, then how can you have 80 and above? And I'm telling you had an excellent mark. I'm also motivating you to keep this good work up. And I'm also telling you that you failed. It's coming like that. So let's do something to our code. This time around, we'll be adding a new built-in function, which is else. So else here, then you see, as soon as line this P red mark because of where it is starting. Remember, it has to start here. Remember, that's where you have to indent it whenever you're using the if else statement. But Python will automatically do it for you. Okay. So the else. So it means if the statement is true, the if here, the conditions under the if will happen. But then if it's false, okay, then and also remember that it's sensitive. That is why I have this. The rest are small letters. Okay, we have the first letter uppercase, and the rest are small letters. And stuff too. So that's how it works. Okay. So this our code means that the person didn't get 80 and above, it means the person failed. But let's be honest, if someone didn't get 80 and above, it means the person might get 79, the person might get. So if you can't have 79 and fail, okay. So let's add another one to make our automatically complete. Another function we can use, another built-in function we can use is the elif. Elif. Another condition here saying that if the person had 60, the person had 60 to 79. It means if you had less than 60, then you'll be failing. 60 to 70. Let me set this condition to true. Okay. I'm certain. So there's another. Now we have another condition here.
I don't think so.
60 to
No,
79.
no, no,
So
no.
maybe the person didn't get
I don't think so.
80. The person
No,
didn't
no,
get
no, no. It's
80
never,
and above. But
ever,
this
ever,
person had
ever,
maybe
ever,
from
ever
60 to
gonna
79.
happen.
Then I'm going to see you have two conditions here. So then I'm
I
going to
don't think
add another one using the
so.
L if.
No, 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 no.
The L if.
I don't think
Pardon.
so.
With the L
No,
if.
no, no, no. It's never, ever, 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 ever
See,
gonna
Cham already has it. So
happen.
I'm just pressing on tap to complete it.
I
So the
don't
L
think
if
so.
60 to 79.
No, 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 no.
60 to 79.
Maybe
Then
someday
I'm going to tell
you'll have it
the user if
your
you have 60 to 79,
way.
then mark is
Maybe
not bad.
someday it'll all
And I'm
work
also going to
out.
tell the user
Until then, nope, a nope,
learn hard
a nope, a nope, definitely
and
nope, a nope, nope,
let them tell the
a
user
nope.
sit up, you can do
Probably
better.
never, ever, ever, ever,
Sit up,
ever gonna happen. Oh
you
no.
can do better. Another condition here.
I don't think
Telling the
so.
user
No, no,
if
no,
you fail,
no.
then
I
you
don't
failed,
think
learn hard.
so. No, 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 no. It's never,
Okay.
ever, ever,
So
ever,
this here our
ever,
code is
ever
complete.
gonna
So
happen.
if maybe the person didn't get 80 and above,
I don't
but the
think
person had
so. No, no,
70,
no,
the
no.
person had 60
I
to
don't think
79,
so.
then
No,
I
no,
have
no,
another
no. It's
built-in function
never,
if here.
ever, ever,
Okay,
ever,
so there is
ever,
or
ever
if
gonna
or if maybe
happen.
679. Yeah, I think these are not bad.
I
Step
don't
can
think
do better.
so.
So I'm
No,
running
no,
this here.
no, no.
You see, not bad.
Maybe
Step can do
someday
better. Let's say the person didn't get
you'll
80 and
have it
above. This person also
your
didn't get
way.
60 to 79.
Maybe
Then we are assuming the person failed. Because
someday
if you didn't get
it'll
80 and
all
above,
work
also didn't get
out.
60 to 79,
Until then,
then we are
nope,
telling you
a nope,
you
a
failed.
nope,
Learn hard.
a
You
nope,
see, so these are the
definitely nope,
basis for using
a
the if
nope,
statement in
nope,
Python. So when you are
a
going
nope.
forward in the future,
Probably
we're doing
never,
another
ever,
if
ever,
else
ever,
statement. We'll be doing a
ever
lot.
gonna
It's not only Python you are going to use.
happen.
We'll be doing
Oh
calculations here, telling if
no.
this is happening, if this is more than this. We're doing a lot, okay? We'll be doing
I
a
don't
lot.
think
But this is the
so.
basis for you guys to
No, no,
understand
no,
how the
no.
if, Elif,
I don't
and
think
else statements
so.
work in
No,
Python.
no, no,
So I'm going
no.
to
It's
give you
never,
a
ever,
question,
ever,
a
ever,
quick
ever,
quiz here
ever
so that you can
gonna happen.
understand it better. Okay, so let's go to the quiz.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think
Hello guys,
so.
so you are going to
No,
do
no,
the if
no,
statement
no.
question.
It's
You see in the
never,
question you had a
ever,
prize
ever,
which is
ever,
90,000,
ever
and
gonna
if you are a male,
happen.
if the buyer is a male, we are going to give a
I
down
don't think
payment of
so.
10%. If the buyer is a
No, no,
female,
no,
we are going to give
no.
them, it is free for the females.
Maybe
And we noted down, it was note that
someday
the buyer
you'll
can be a
have
male
it
or a female.
your
Okay, the buyer can be a
way.
male or a female, so you can't be both.
Maybe
Either you are a male or you are a female here. That's the
someday
scenario here. So we are assuming that
it'll
if you
all
are not
work
a male,
out.
then you are a female.
Until
So let's
then,
start.
nope,
So
a
the
nope,
price
a nope, a
is
nope, definitely nope,
90,000.
a
90,000.
nope, nope,
Okay, the price
a
is
nope.
90,000.
Probably never, ever, ever, ever,
So
ever,
male.
ever gonna
Say the person is a male.
happen.
Let's switch it to true.
Oh no.
And female. I'm setting a female to false.
I don't
Okay.
think so. No, 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 no.
If you're not a male, you are a female.
I don't
So
think so.
it has to be either true
No,
or
no,
false
no,
here,
no.
and
It's
true or
never,
another false.
ever,
It cannot be
ever,
true or
ever,
false.
ever,
No.
ever
These
gonna
are male. We are just
happen.
assuming that if you're not a male, you are a female.
I don't think
Okay.
so. No, no,
And so
no,
if
no. I don't think
female,
so. No, 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 no. It's never,
then
ever, ever,
going
ever,
to
ever, ever
the down
gonna
payment. Sorry,
happen.
I think I made a mistake.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So the
No,
down
no,
payment.
no, no. Maybe someday
So if I made
you'll
a down
have
payment
it your way.
the percent is equivalent to 0.1. So 0.1
it'll all work
times
out.
90,000.
Until then, nope, I know, I know, I know.
Let me use format spring here.
No,
So message
no, I know. Probably never, ever,
format
ever,
springs.
ever, ever, ever gonna
Put
happen. Oh
your
no.
down payment
I don't think so.
$sign.
No, 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 no. I don't think so. No,
So
no, no,
we're
no.
using format
It's
spring here.
never,
So remember how
ever,
to do
ever,
the
ever,
formatted
ever,
spring.
ever gonna
And I'm printing
happen.
this message.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, 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 no.
If you are a female,
I don't think
else
so.
do
No,
else
no,
because
no. It's
this
never,
condition here
ever,
means if you are
ever,
not a male, then you
ever,
are a female.
ever,
Assuming that
ever
if you are
gonna
not a male, then you are a
happen.
female.
I don't
So
think
else
so. No, 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 no. Maybe
you're going to print
someday you'll have it your way.
3, 4,
Maybe
0. Okay.
someday
This is simply the answer. So
it'll
let's run it
all work
for us to see.
out. Until
So the person is
then,
a
no,
male. So
I
your down
know,
payment,
I
it
know,
has run the
I
down
know,
payment.
definitely
Let's
no,
say,
I
assume the
know,
person is a female.
no, I know. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh
So if you are a female, then
no.
I'm going to tell you, oh, it is free for you. The house is free for you. So if you had it correct, put
I
it in the
don't think
comment section.
so.
Had the if statement
No, no,
option
no,
correct.
no.
Maybe some of you might do it
I don't
another
think
way, but
so.
you still had the same
No, no,
answer.
no,
Just put it in
no.
the
It's
comment section
never,
how you did
ever,
yours. I'll
ever,
go through and also
ever,
learn from
ever,
you guys.
ever
Okay, so
gonna
thank you.
happen.